here for MommyCast. I get asked a lot, what's a good mom meal? And I always say, if you're a mom who has to cook for her family a lot, the best thing you can own is a crock pot, because the easiest mommy meals are made in a crock pot. And one of my favorite things that I have found is how to combine my family's favorite food, which is Chinese food, and my favorite thing to use in the kitchen, which is the crock pot, and make an awesome Chinese takeout style meal. So I know a lot of you guys think crock pots are for your grandmothers, but your grandmothers used them for a reason, because they're really, really easy. You throw all the food in a bucket, put the lid on it, and when you come home from a long day, you look like you've made a fantastic dinner and you've been slaving over the stove all day, but you haven't. You just put food in a bucket. So I'm going to show you guys how to make my favorite crock pot meal. It's called Chinese chicken. And the easiest way to get this thing started, and you can use any chicken you want, but I think if you have little kids, chicken breast is always the easiest because there's no bones, but you could use pretty much any kind of chicken you want. So to get this thing started, we're going to pop open our chicken. And literally, I always get nervous about chicken touching anything. You just slip it right into your crock pot. Get in there, little buddies. Go to your home. Okay, chicken's in the crock pot. And now we're gonna make our sauce. So the sauce is really simple. It's about a cup of chicken broth. You can do a little more if you want. If you want more sauce, you can do a cup and a half. If you want less sauce, you could do 3/4 of a cup. So there's about a cup of chicken broth. Then I'm going to do about a half a cup worth of orange juice. Now, the thing about the orange juice that I love is that it gives it, for some reason, that orange chicken is really the flavor you associate with Chinese takeout. And so we're going to pop this orange juice in there, about a half a cup, maybe a little more. And then we're going to do the secret ingredient for Chinese chicken. This is a family trade secret. I love it. Peanut butter. That is the base of this sauce for sure. So you can do as much peanut butter or as little peanut butter as you want. I would suggest about a half a cup. I like the chunky peanut butter because I think it gives some texture to the sauce. But if your kids aren't into that, you can do the smooth and creamy peanut butter too. All right. This smells so good. So, so good. Okay, now we're gonna flavor our sauce a little bit. So, soy sauce. Depending on how salty you like it, I would do about 3 to 4 teaspoons. Remember the orange juice is in there, and that's really sweet, and we wanna balance out the orange juice. So we're gonna pour a little soy sauce in here. I think that's about good. And then pepper. Just a dash, and garlic salt. I like using garlic salt in the crock pot because I think you get 2 ingredients for one. You get salt and garlic flavored, which for most crock pot dishes works pretty well. Again, about a teaspoon-ish. And then I'm going to tell you the biggest trick of the trade with the crock pot. All your vegetables, they don't go in yet. If you leave this to cook all day and you put your vegetables in, then when you come home, your chicken's gonna be cooked and amazing, and your vegetables are gonna be super soggy. So, put the lid on this puppy, turn it on low, and leave for the day. I usually will put this on before I take Rome to school in the morning, so like around 8-ish, and come home and take it off about 4, and it's perfect. But what you wanna do an hour before you serve it is take the lid off, toss all your vegetables in, and then your vegetables will be cooked perfectly and not soggy, and your chicken will be done as well. This is my favorite crock pot meal, but I have a lot of others. You can do this exact same meal with flank steak, cut it into strips, and then you have like a Chinese style steak. On Sundays, I'll put a 2-pound rump roast in here, bottle of tomato sauce, and some onions and some potatoes and some carrots. See you later. And you have rump roast when you get home, like a really great Sunday roast, which I love during the winter. And there's no cooking all day on Sunday, which is awesome. And then on game day, I love making chili in here. So I'll throw a pound of ground beef, some tomatoes, some barbecue sauce, some onions, some garlic, and we let that sit on low all day, and people can serve themselves chili all day. It's a big game day hit in my house. So, crock pot, the way to go for a mommy meal. I'm gonna see you guys right back here, and we'll have a bite to eat. So, after a full day, I come home 8 hours later, and dinner is done. Thanks for watching today, and for more tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe to MommyCast.com. Bye.